Hey there, friends. Welcome to your weekly energy update. Okay, and this could be a little bit of a tumultuous week ahead. There's some old content that's trying to be digested, and it might be manifesting in your life, feeling like a stuck position, feeling like you can't go this way or you can't go that way. Ultimately, there's sort of a quality of truth or like come to honesty that needs to occur in order to move forward. So this could be something that's happening in a relationship right now. This could be something that's happening just in your own interpersonal dynamic, the way that you're navigating life, relationships, money. It could also be in career. It could be in a number of different things. So I'm just going to jump right on in. Your first card is our Seven of Swords, and it's being clarified by our Ten of Wands. And the Seven of Swords often has to do with ways that we're either being deceived or ways in which we're deceiving ourselves or others. The way that it's looking here with this combination of cards is it's like you're carrying some kind of burden inside of yourself that you just don't know what to do with. This could be a sense of overwhelm, which is often represented by the Ten of Wands. It could be something that needs to be spoken, but you're afraid to do so. It could be just feeling like something's off and like you have to do all of the work in order to make things work inside of your life. Ultimately, it's a place of feeling like there's way too much and you don't know what to do with it. Now, again, because there's a deceptive quality, you could be hiding this information from yourself. In other words, you might be pretending like everything's okay, even to yourself, while simultaneously something is really scary or something's feeling really overwhelming in yourself or in your life. On the flip side, it's possible that you're hiding something from someone else. There's something that you know and no needs to either be spoken or no needs to be at least addressed in some way. And you're sort of keeping it out of the conversation with somebody else. And doing so is forcing you to feel like you're having to carry this alone. You're having to carry something that's really painful for you and yourself. It's also possible that you're being deceived, but more likely, this is an inner dynamic that's playing out here. Let's look at our second card set here, which is our Ace of Cups, which is this bringing forward of renewal, new possibilities, hope coming in, a willingness to begin to change, to transform, to meet a new way of walking in life. The tricky thing is it's being clarified by our Four of Cups, which is quite interesting because this gentleman is looking back on a previous time in his life, previous celebration, enjoyment, something that was so much better when it was happening back then. And he's missing the Ace of Cups. He's missing the cups that are the cup that's being offered to him by the heavens. So what this is telling us is that there is an option of transformation here. There is a doorway that you can walk through that will allow you to begin to move into something more harmonious, more gentle in your life, more fruitful. But you might be kind of distracted by something in the past. This can be sort of like a malaise, like not believing that something could change, or even sort of an obsession with a certain state. Like sometimes we get so used to being in a depressed state, or we've gotten so acclimated to being in chaos that when the option to change something arrives, we actually end up turning back towards what we know. So it's worthwhile in your life right now to look at what are the things that I've discounted, that I've said, that couldn't work, or somebody's reaching out their hand and saying, hey, I'd love to support you in this way, or there's a new possibility over here. And instead of taking it, you've decided to stay in the loop that says, no, it's not possible. No, it's not okay. And this is important because what it is that you're trapped in right now is old emotional heartbreak content. Now, this could be something that's happened within the last couple years. This could be something that happened in the last couple of lifetimes. It's a deep pain, a deep ache in the heart. And when that's there, we can feel like we're utterly trapped. I can't go forward. I can't go backwards. There's no direction that I can go with this particular feeling. I don't know what to do with it. Now, there is a little bit of a clue that comes with the Eight of Swords, which is even though she's bound up and she's trapped within the swords, there's mud and there's water beneath her. Now, on one side, what this means is that something is particularly stuck. It's not moving. It's neither ground nor water. It's neither stability nor is it movement and flow. And so the clue here that can help you begin to sort of wiggle free and find a bit more space so that things can start to move is to feel the emotion that's here. And actually, let's go the opposite direction, is to find some safety, find some ground, which for some people might be taking a walk, going somewhere that you know is safe, spending time with somebody that can actually see you and feel you and honor where it is that you're at. For some people, it might be doing some breath practices. Doing some really simple belly breathing, doing some really simple nervous system regulating practices, like breath practices, like feeling the ground beneath you, um, like doing some presencing, practicing, looking at what are the things around me that I can see coming into the present, and then beginning to feel the emotional side. What little bits of what I've been feeling, whether it's fear or overwhelm, can I bring into this new grounded place? Okay, maybe it's 30 seconds of feeling the discomfort, the fear. Maybe it's 5 minutes of just breathing and noticing the sadness. This will start to move something for you. It'll start to get things going. This is an important piece here because there's a quality of it that feels like going through a little bit of the birth canal, going through a tightening or a constriction before something can be released and there's a new possibility in front of you. The tricky thing is we can't just pretend like the stuff that's coming to the surface isn't here and then expect it to be different in the future. In other words, we can't just sort of hunker down and just survive this particular moment and then expect that we won't have to deal with it again. Actually, it's important to begin to feel some of this, to bring some of your resources into it so that you digest a bit of it, so that the next time there's something that's complicated, it's a little bit less. It's a little less complicated and a little less. Anyways, this is my reading for you for this week. It's kind of a big one. I would really recommend moving slow, taking your time, being really gentle with yourself, finding the things that you know will resource you and make you feel safe, hydrating, eating good foods, getting some good exercise, and bringing the people around you that you know are good people that will support you and love you no matter what. So we will have our monthly forecast reading coming out probably tomorrow. So keep tuned for that. That'll give a bigger view of what this month is going to be like. And as always, it's nice to connect with you. Take good care.